the asynchronous motor winding of the air compressor is lost. Can't distinguish between UVW head and tail. How to solve it? Asynchronous motors like this lose the identification of the terminals. Then the head and tail of the UVW cannot be found in the motor. This situation requires the use of a multimeter and a battery to identify the head and tail of the UV. First, hit the multimeter to the on-off gear, then find the 3 sets of windings. Find the first group and name it U first. Then continue to use the multimeter to find the second set of windings, named V. Finally, the third group is named W. So far, we have found 3 groups of UV, but I don't know the head and tail of UVW yet. Next, turn the multimeter to DC. So for example, 20 volts DC or 2 volts DC is fine. Then fix the red and black watch pen to one of the windings. Take out a dry battery. Select one of the windings. For example, we have selected the V group here. First, connect one of the wires in group 5 to the negative electrode of the battery. Pay attention to the moment when the positive electrode of the battery cannot touch the other wire of the V group. If the multimeter shows how many negative volts, it means that the positive end of the battery is the same as the red pen of the multimeter. Be sure to note that the instant multimeter that is turned on should display a negative number, because disconnecting after conducting will also display a negative number. You can test it next. If the battery is turned on at another end, you can see that the instant multimeter that turns on does not show negative numbers. Negative numbers are displayed only when released. Turn the battery around and test it again. The multimeter shows a negative column at the moment of conduction. So the positive end of the battery is the same end as the red pen of the multimeter. Let's call them V1 and U1. Then of course the remaining 2 lines are V2 and U. Second, now there's only group W left. The head and tail have not been found yet. The same approach. Connect the negative electrode of the battery first, then see if the multimeter shows a negative number when the positive electrode of the battery is turned on. If so, the line representing the positive electrode of the battery is the. After marking W1, the last remaining line is W2. So we found the head and tail of the 3 sets of UVW windings. Then connect the UVW to the contactor according to the connection method of the new triangle star. Then find the direction of the host arrow. Turn it on normally. Observe the running direction of the host. And finally, the new triangulation. Normal outbound delivery starts normally